Do I get that? Yeah. Alright, I'm Matt, and this is my Evols deck.
And how do you do?
I went X1 today in a 6-round tournament for a box, and I came in 3rd. I won a tournament on Friday. I came in 2nd at last week's tournament. I've only ever not topped with it once, so that's alright. So my build is 3 Westlow, obviously, 3 Yugioh,
How much are they?
also obvious, and 3 Valor. Those are the only monsters I run 3 of. All very important though. I'm Valor obviously for stopping wind-ups and insectors. If wind-ups and insectors didn't exist, I don't think I would made this. But Serrato times 2, Volcano times 2, and Diplo times 2. I only run them at 2 each because I never want to really draw them. Like even he's not that good to draw because 19's not that big in the meta right now. I mean heroes all tie with him, Chaos Dragons beat his ass. So mostly I kind of look at them as the normal monsters of the deck. You only run 6 normal monsters and Dino Rabbits. You might as well only run 6 of these in this deck.
2 commandments.
1 Gores because he wins games. He sacks and kills your opponent with his sacking. And 1 Eater of Snowmen. So I can set him, I can pass to my opponent, they summon a monster, they set a warning. I go, I pass to them, they attack, they hope to activate warning on Westlow when my guy flips and it's a Snowman Eater and kills him. It's nice at 1, it wins lots of games. 3 Evo Forces because it's just gets you out of the hole. I only use this usually mid-game to just summon guys from the graveyard and get big, huge plays off.
I'm gonna go watch this.
Then there's the best card in the deck, which probably won me 3 matches today, and that's Econ. Because you can sit on this for a long time and just wait until your opponent overcommits to the field and puts a big monster out because they know that you can't really deal with big monsters with Logi and Dolka. Then you just take them, special summon Volcano, get a guy back, make Logi or Dolka and attack the game. It's easy to put 4K or more damage on the board with that.
Got a whole gang
Critters and
2 MSTs just for making my plays safer. I mean, even though you run Diplo, it's nice to have this, just for making sure that your plays go off. 2 Diversity. Everybody's been running 3, which is stupid. I may even just take it down to 1 because it dead draws awful. Like, it dead draws a lot. 1 Avarice because it wins you games. It won me 2 matches. Monster Reborn because it is Monster Reborn. Book of Moon, which is very nice because I barely ever manually flip Westlow. I try not to as much as I can, but sometimes you have to, and Book's a good out to Valor to get your effect off and put Westlow back face down. It's good for stopping your opponent's plays. It's always good for killing big beaters. 1 Heavy Storm because it's Heavy Storm. Darkle, it's Darkle. 2 Warnings because it's a deck that should run Warning. The only deck that shouldn't really is Chaos Dragons. 2 Bottomless because Bottomless I didn't run at first because of Insectors, but then I realized my Insector matchup really isn't that bad. If I can just get momentum early, just the slightest bit of momentum, I can really put them in a horrible position. And this isn't that bad because it'll kill Centipede and Hopper, which is a bad card to face when Hopper gets equipped with that caliber. But mainly I use it because I don't like heroes, and I don't like Chaos Dragon. I don't like any form of Chaos, and I really need this main deck power. Yes. Run 2 Compulsors because I could have run Deep Prison, but even though my Insector matchup isn't terrible, I want to have outs to them, and Compulse is okay against basically every deck in the game, whereas Deep Prison is really good against decks, and then awful against other ones. 1 Road, because Road gives you game all the time in this deck. Because you summon this guy, and you summon this guy off of an Evil Force, and then your opponent's like, he has Logi and Dolka out. I play Darkhold to force his negation. And then you flip this and they lose instantly. Like, there's really no coming out of that. When they have Stardust, Logi, and Dolka out. It's good just for sealing the deal of game. And for beating Black Wings. I learned today. Solemn Judgment, it's Solemn Judgment. And a Mirror Force. I run Mirror Force because I don't like Gores. And this is my best out to Gores in the entire game, to attack into Gores and then set this card and hope Gores attacks into me. That's basically it. That's mainly why I put this in. Okay, then we have I guess extra deck. I have an Armory Arm because I run Valor. I have Stardust because it's Stardust. And also I summon this a lot off of boards, and it puts you in a very powerful position against a lot of decks. I have Zen Mines for getting rid of Westlows, Leviathan Dragon for getting rid of Westlows. Here Brilliant wins games a lot because you put really big Loggies on the field, or really big Dolkas. Papal Operative for killing Spirit Reaper. Utopia Ray because I run Utopia, and also because of Econ, the best card in the deck. Card that wins you everything. So many games I have taken somebody's Utopia that they summoned to kill my Logia, and then made Utopia Ray and attacked them for game with it. So that's actually we'll keep Econ out for a second. Okay. I run Maestro because he strokes people. It's always good to stroke people. He can't stroke himself and he can't stroke Westlow sadly, but he can stroke all of your opponent's monsters. 3 Logias because you can really easily summon 3 Logias in this deck as opposed to Dino Rabbit. Today, I ran 3 Logias and 1 Dolka in my deck, and I only summoned Dolka once, and I summoned Logia. I had 3 Logias on the field at one point in time against somebody.
Who was that?
2 Dolka. I took out...
I thought you had the American version of that. Yeah.
What did I take out for Dolka? Something kind of... Took out Shark Drake, because I've never summoned Shark Drake. I just thought it was cool to have. But I mean, Dolka's obviously cooler to have. And then Gaia Dragon, because you run Econ, not Econ, that's Token. I run Token too. Because you run Econ, the best is when your opponent summons Tyrus against you, and you take their Tyrus, you attack with it, you activate its ability to pop a back row, and then you overlay this on. There's Tyrus! He's so fun to abuse with Econ. I don't think I would ever take Gaia Dragon out of the deck. I'd throw something else out before I threw him out. Probably second Dolka, or the other Logia, depending on how I felt that day.
I'm still at 80, I'm good.
Side deck! And then Token! I run Token, it's a staple. Run Token.
I mean, I
Econing!
want to show them, but I'm really
I run a DD Crow because it's DD Crow. I run 1 Snowman Eater. I want to run 3, but nobody has them.
I have so many. I don't really have
I run 3 D-Fishers. Because it doesn't hurt the deck because you're constantly detaching.
If it was my card,
You're detaching instead of actually getting things sent by battle and such. 2 level Luminary Bees, which won me the match against a Chaos Dragon player.
it's pretty typical. You get
And that's all it was used against today. But on Friday in the tournament I won, I used this against Malefic Skill Drain, beat them with it. Against Hieratics, beat them with it. Strangely enough, because I Effect Veilered them at the right time, thankfully. And against Dark World, and I beat them with it. It's a very good card in this deck. MST, because you should always have access to 3. 3 Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors, because they're good. I sided them against Gravekeepers on Friday, and Dark World. So, you know, it's pretty splashable at this point. I mean, there's so many decks that this hurts. There's no reason not to run it. See you later, James. 2D Prisons, because it's good against Chaos Dragons, it's good against Heroes, it's okay against Rabbit. It's good against Dark World. It's good against a lot of things. And then 2 Royal Decrees, because even though I run traps, I'd rather negate my opponent's traps if they're running like
I feel very warned.
Gravekeepers, Blackwings, Heroes, Chainburn. Yeah. So this is the deck.
Anything else? Any last comment? Shout out?
No. I like dinosaurs, they're cool.
Open the door, get on the floor.
Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur.